Hello everybody, how are you doing? I've been away from the shop for a couple days, had some personal things we had to take care of, but I'm back. I just shot a video and did a giveaway. The video I did with the two bolt action pins, you might remember I showed the pins on the previous video I did on this channel, and a little comment popped up on the screen and said, be sure to comment. So what I did is I gave it a couple of days, then I went in and I wrote down the names of all the people who commented, and I did a drawing and I gave away 9 items that I had in this bucket back here that I keep pointing to, and I'm going to continue to do that randomly. So this video, the next video I do on that channel, it doesn't matter. You'll never know which one it is, but in order to avoid the drive-bys, what I thought I would do is as I get ready to release a video, I'll just say, okay, this one here in my mind is the one I'm going to do the giveaway on, and I'll let it go for 24, 48 hours. I'll gather up all the commenters' names, and then we're going to have a giveaway. This was a giveaway of 9 items. Some of them, they were all very nice. I think the people will be very pleased with them. I do have some larger items back here. Larger as in not necessarily bigger, but a little more expensive items that I want to give away, and we're going to randomly do that. And it will not be every video, it will not be every other video. It will truly be random. I'll just pick one, and guess what? Boom, it's going to happen. So check out that video. Maybe your name's on it. I hope it is, and if not, be sure to comment on all my videos, because I'm going to do giveaways on this channel too eventually, but I'm not going to tell you when. Pretty sneaky, huh? I'm out of the shop today, and like I said, I just shot that video. Let me flip this camera around. Take a look at this. I ended up getting a 45-degree elbow, and I got my blast gate right here. I've got the hose. You can see the end of it. I haven't plugged it up yet. Let me turn you around just a little bit more. And you can see this magnetically connects to my lathe, and then this will connect to the back of this big gulp or whatever it's called. And I have dust collection at my lathe, and I'm pretty excited about that. I think I'm going to turn a pin today just to kind of test how that works. I went ahead and had to set my old dust collector back up temporarily because I needed to turn those 2 pins, and I just didn't have the 45. But I've got that now, and it's all connected up. It is all ready to go, and I'm super excited about it. So I think I've got this. Let me show you this. I want to loosen this up a little bit so it turns a little easier. The top of my maker cart has, I don't know, maybe 25, 30 pins on it. We are going to pick one of those pins randomly, and I'm just going to turn it for the heck of it. I don't really have any reason to turn those. They're kits that I put together for, kits and blanks I put together for turning sometime long ago, and they've just been dragging around the shop and kicking around forever. So I think I'm going to turn one, at least one today, maybe 2, I don't know. We're going to have a little bit of fun, and let's just see how it goes. I'm really anxious to check out the dust collection on the new lathe. That is a really nice looking blank. I sanded through the normal grits of sandpaper, and then I used my micro mesh, but I used the micro mesh dry. I didn't wet it because I didn't want to get the burl wet. Now there's some white here. Sorry about that camera going out of focus there, but you can see there is white actually in the mixture. It's a red, white, and blue resin. So I don't know if that white is part of the red, white, and blue resin, or if that white is sanding dust. Now that looks like resin, but this looks like it could be sanding dust. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and clean this with some denatured alcohol really thoroughly, and then we're going to apply several coats of CA glue. Now normally I don't put CA glue on resin, but this is a hybrid and I want to protect the whole thing, and then we'll come back and micro mesh with the micro mesh wet, and I ought to really be able to make this blank pop. It is going to look something fantastic when I'm done with it. Pin's coming along quite nicely. I've got 5 coats of thin and only 1 coat of medium on there. It's probably still a little tacky, but I can tell by how shiny it is. And I'm going to need several coats. I'm going to have to build this up because of the burl. If you watch the light shine across it, see the dull areas as they come up? And that little area right there, those are all, voids or whatever, divots in the blank. And we need to build those up and smooth them out so we get a nice look. So I'm just going to let this thing ride a little bit and dry. What I'm going to do is, I just spoke with my wife, and we've got this wood here. I'm going to take it out, and I'm going to split that bottom one into a few different logs. And then I've got all the wood in these 3 boxes. We're going to have us a little bonfire tonight. Just, do some marshmallows and some graham crackers and chocolate bars, make some s'mores, and just relax and sit around a fire on the back patio. So I'm going to start prepping that in between working on this blank. I've got the back porch set up. We're all ready for our bonfire this evening. Not sure what time that everyone will want to start, but should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. Even brought the Adirondack out so my wife can try it out and just make sure there are no other changes she would like. My CA glue has got to be getting old because I left the lathe running for a while, and the centrifugal force, take a look at that. It caused the glue to all gather in one area and sort of just lump up. I ended up shooting it with some accelerator to go ahead and cause it to cure. I hit it the first time, and you can see right there where I touched it about a minute and a half later, and it was still tacky, so I hit it a second time, and now it's completely cured. But I'm super disappointed. This is looking so good. Time for me to pitch that bottle of glue and get another one. It just, I guess it's gotten old, and it's just gotten, it's lost its properties. Anyway, I'm going to work on that. I'm going to work on cleaning this up with some sandpaper, see if I can actually, we're going to try a little sandpaper. I may end up hitting this with a skew and just taking those off and then touching it up with some more CA. I don't know what we'll do. I'm a little disappointed. Pretty amazing. Man, I wished I had been filming. Take a look at the line. See how it just goes across there? There are no indentions. I'll try to rotate this a little more. Sorry, it's shaky. I'm doing this with my hand. But that line stays perfectly straight across that blank. There's a lot of clarity, a lot of shine. I was not filming. Wished I would have been. That would have been a cool video. But yeah, I was able to save this one. All that's left is to press it into a kit. That's going to pretty well do it for me, guys. I think I'm going to call it quits. That pin is ready to be pressed into a kit. Next time I come out to the shop, I've got it over on my table saw right next to the pin press, and I've got a kit there. I'll press it up then. I think my family's ready to get started on the bonfire. I've also got another pin here. This is a European. It's one of the pins I got from that buddy of mine, and I pulled the tubes out. I need to pick a blank for that. I finally was able to, I tell you, I did a lot of research because I didn't even know it was a European, because take a look at, that is a part number on there, 41788-F-V, blah, blah, blah. So, found it at Berea Hardwoods, and then it took a little bit, but I was able to locate the bushings for it. The bushings are an 8B, and then I had this set of bushings that is hard to read. It doesn't say 8B on there. It says 2B, I think, on the back side. But it turns out it's the exact same set. Luckily, I also have a set of 8Bs with it. So I've got those lined out. And I found the instructions. I'm going to print those out because I've never done a European. This is a European fountain pen, and I understand Berea is really, they're supposed to use really decent nibs. It's supposed to be good fountain pens. The kit overall, I don't like the kit. There's a lot of plastic parts in there, and it doesn't look all that great. But I'm anxious to see what kind of a nib it has, because it does come with a, I forgot what it's called now. You twist it and refill your ink pens. It'll come to me in a minute. But so I'm really anxious to try out that fountain pen. I don't know. I'm just curious, but I don't so far like the look of the kit because it seems kind of cheap. But we're going to find out as soon as I pick a blank for it. All right, I'll catch you guys later. Have a great day, and we'll talk soon.